Everybody, welcome back. Ooh, okay. If we win one more game, we're not going to be able to play with Jason on this account. But, God, why is this so... Okay. Guess it's fine. It's like this client just seems super blue. So most of the time I have like the night breaker light or whatever on the stuff that gets rid of the blue light. But it just felt super blue there. Okay. I don't know how much that stuff actually matters. But I'm just so used to looking at it. It looks weird. If I get the blue light. What is Leona's matchup into Braum? I feel like it's terrible. I still need to do the support tier list for this patch. Honestly, not a lot changed. But I'll release it. Maybe tomorrow I can throw that in there. Okay, so she does kind of fall off a little bit later. Okay, she actually wins against Braum, which is kind of strange. So she wins against everything except for Rel, or except for Tarek. At least a little bit. That's kind of nuts. I guess this is based on... It's a combination of matchups play, because it's not straight... Or is it? No, it is ascending. Okay, it is just straight win rate. Wow, she wins against Nautilus 57% of the time. That's pretty crazy. Okay, I thought Braum would have a favorable matchup into her, but I guess statistically that's not true. What's up, John? Or Thresh or somebody. I mean, a lot of it just comes down to... crazy stuff on X. A lot of it comes down to whether you're on strong side or weak side and just how you handle that. I think with Leona, that's my experience with it. If you get pushed in and the jungler just never shows up and your team falls behind, it can be kind of rough. Like, you can roam off of that, but... I mean, the biggest thing is if the enemy jungler camps you and, like, you get counter ganked. That's, like, the worst, because you're just gonna die. Like, and it's so tempting because you can just, especially if you get ahead, you can just steamroll the enemy team, but you always have to respect if you don't know where jungler or mid is.
Come on. What's the worst that could happen?
What's up, B2W? Ezreal's actually pretty good right now. If you're good on him, but I've seen Ezreal doing pretty well, even for people that... Like, he feels impactful. I don't know statistically, but... Let's see. It's 51% is pretty good for Ezreal. Getting Siri though. Do I do Leona here? It is kind of hard to hit Zeri. I mean, that is true. We'll try Leona just to mix it up a little bit, I guess.
Dawn has arrived.
I mean, I just have not found a lot of success on Nautilus. Nautilus can be good, but his damage is pretty low. Like, his ult is very good. Obviously for later, but... Bear have said camping bottom, yeah. Yeah, I don't like the thing is Nautilus's damage. Like he obviously has an extremely good ult, one of the best ults for a support in the game, but he is on the squishier side for tanks, and his damage is fairly low compared to most other tanks. That's the only problem. Is like his CC is pretty good, especially his ult, but the damage is just kind of low. But he is a little more versatile. Like, he can escape better than Leona. But Leona is like, if you're just making the right decisions and you're just respecting the enemy jungler, then Leona is very good. Ha! Yeah. I'm just not amazing on Thresh right now. What's up, Kira? It is. I mean, Leona, really, I should be able to kill them if I hit, like, almost any time on the Sona. Sona does scale pretty well, but you have to not get engaged on. It's really tough. And especially if Eve gets fed, it's over for them. I don't know. That's what a lot of people are playing Engage with Ezreal now, because he does quite a bit of burst in the early game if you hit everything after all the buffs that he's gotten.
30 seconds until minions spawn. The battle is on. We fall together.
All right. I could have done the Q, like flash Q, but it's about the same. It's a little bit of a longer stun than the Q, but I just wanted the range. If she flashed, I just wanted to be able to just engage on her. I don't think it would have mattered. I think the best we were going to get there was a flash off of her. I don't know why we're standing here. I don't think we're gonna have enough time. Okay, we didn't miss XP. Like, I usually don't like Ezreal either, man, but the guy does some damage these days. It's It's weird. Like, they just buffed his Q, which just felt like a little bit, but...
The last light approaches.
I can't go into that many minions. I'm gonna have to wait till the bounce. Okay.
Let us put this land's evils to rest. An enemy has been slain. Shadows hide nothing from me.
I'm not gonna go chase her. If Eve wants to chase her, that's fine.
Let our enemies win nothing but death. Killing spree.
Yeah. I agree. I've seen some really bad Ezreals too, but...
'Tis unnatural. This vermilion
There are definitely several champs. I mean, I'd rather see people play Ezreal over probably half of the other ADCs right now, though. Just personally, like, I don't want to see Kalista. I don't want to see Sivir, probably. I mean, I have seen some Sivers do alright, but I'd probably rather see Ezreal over Sivir.
one above, one below.
Probably over Caitlyn, honestly.
Shut down.
It's hard for him to, like, turbo 1v9 carry, but
Is enemy double kill.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. Maybe I'll be disappointed again here. But...
What dark dreams may come.
Where's their jungler? Man, I'm gonna get baited. I really want to go on him. Play up here with me, dude.
Long is the night. Wrap thyself in the cold of an empty cell.
Damn it, I can't believe I missed that. That's annoying.
An enemy has been slain. Wounded by a ravenous storm.
Don't let him back in.
Life within thee is gone. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Thy bravery wanes.
Got him, coach.
O silver flame, O empty starlight, I beseech thee. An ally has been slain.
Do I just...
An enemy
I don't think I can go Ionians here, right? I think I just go Steel Caps. Just to help with, like, dives a little bit. You just get too much value. Well, this isn't converted yet.
flame.
Sweeper's probably better, a little bit better, though, honestly. Frozen Heart, no. I mean, yes, it is good, but I don't think it's better than rushing... Maybe second item. I don't think it's better than rushing Warmogs, though.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Thy bravery wanes. O silver flame, O empty starlight, I beseech thee.
Maybe second item. they really not showing up to this lane?
Wither beneath a halo of blackened flame.
Wow. That's discipline. Or they're just AFK. That's crazy. That was like, we were there for 20 seconds.
Twilight swells to meet us.
They all just rotated up for grubs.
It is but a small thing to fight for good.
I guess she's just AFK.
Killing spree.
Okay.
A summoner has
9-minute holler, I'll take it.
victory.
Yeah, I mean, the only way that you don't go there, that you, like, they're not even anywhere on the map, is if you're AFK, right? They didn't show up middle. I guess they could have just given up and everybody run to grubs. That is possible. The Warwick death. He did come all the way from top. That was pretty random. I mean, we would have kept, like, I don't know. It just doesn't matter. It's enchanters just get completely blown out by Leona if your ADC has any pulls. Or, again, I mean, so much of it just depends on where the jungler is. If the jungler comes bottom and you're Leona, you're going to kill him, like, a lot. Because she does a lot of damage. And has a lot of CC. Sona's an ARAM champ. She is extremely mana hungry. I feel like they should rebalance her mana cost. I mean, if you get tier, it's okay on your first back, but she's really the only enchanter that needs to get tier this day and age. I mean, she is very powerful if you get to later in the game, but it's just so vulnerable. Versus, like, Janna is also very powerful if you get to late game, but she's a little bit better against a lot of different engaged champs. She's good against Rakan, pretty good against Leona, is, like, okay against Thresh, a little bit less so against, like, Blitzcrank or Nautilus. No one plays CC. I mean, I've seen Yeez pop off. I knew a guy when we first started, or when I first started streaming. I think I played with that guy some. At the end of season 6, I was playing with them. It was... There's like 3 guys. God, I can't even remember their names. I remember one of them was a Master Yi player, though. And he was like Diamond. Now, that was a while ago. I have seen some other Yeez pop off. But yeah, he's... definitely gets stronger as you go down in Elo. What were those dudes? Oh, I'm on my Smurfs. I can't even look them up. Dude, some of these people, if I scroll through the list, if they haven't changed their name, I'm like... I don't think that person's played in 10 years. 10 years plus on some of them. It's like, I remember this guy from, like, Season 1 or Season 2. I remember this dude from Storm of the Imperial Sanctum. The StarCraft 2 mod. Before League really went mainstream. Which was so bad compared to League. I mean, it was okay, but it was like, you had to have there was like a community if you wanted to play these quote-unquote ranked matches. I think they had a bot that would like keep track of ranks or something like that. And it was like you had to be on Vent, I think it was. I don't remember if it was Mumble or Vent. But one of those things that also had chat features, and God, some of these people were just so neckbeard, arrogant. Like, some of them were very cool, but some of them were like elite people, or people who are like good at the game, were just such D-bags. I was like... But several of them were pretty cool, and I ended up moving over to League and playing with them, and some of them did end up coming over and playing too, but... It's like big fish in a small pond syndrome. I'm like, guys, you're pretty good compared to the 15 people that play this right now, right? But if you start comparing yourself, if you play a real game that has an actual competitive atmosphere, you're gonna get smashed. Sounds like it was like Reddit in many ways. Against Rengar, it's kind of Reddit before Reddit. But it's the same mentality. So you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't spend a ton of time on Reddit. I read Reddit threads that show up when I search for something on Google. Just to kind of see what people say about it or something. But, I mean, Alistar would probably be okay here. Yeah, I haven't played in a while. Yeah, Yi can be a problem. I think he's been nerfed and rebalanced and all these kind of things. Ali, I think, was one of my very early champs that I tried. It was like Alistar mid was pretty good in like season 1 at the time. He had like really high AP ratios. At least he seemed good in Soluku. I mean, there weren't a lot of guides. YouTube was a thing, but really wasn't what it is today. It's kind of crazy to think, like, what was YouTube back in like 2006, you know? It was just like, I remember videos couldn't be longer than 10 minutes for a really long time. So they like had to be on the shorter side, and they were just like a lot of like amateur prank, or not prank, but just like smaller time content creator things. I don't think big money started really trying to go into stuff until like the mid-teens maybe. Let's see if this Thresh is good. I haven't actually played against a Thresh in a minute. Freaking Galio is so obnoxious. I really, you know, I say, oh, that champ's interesting. It's good when he's in the meta, but I just hate that global shit. I do not want to see a global meta again. It just makes it so difficult to exert pressure. Because you always gotta, like, double check. Okay, well, what happens if Galio ults here? I mean, Rakan deals with that, or can deal with that better than other people, but it's still really annoying. Early 2010s, yeah. Well, then you could actually find guides, or Let's Plays, or just all kinds of stuff. You know, there really weren't a lot of YouTube guides, though, even when I started in 2016, 2017. There were people that were covering odd picks. It was like Philol and stuff like that. Foxtrot, or whatever his name was. Foxdrop. that would cover picks, and there were some guides you could find out there for carry champs and stuff, but for supports there really wasn't much. But now there's like skill capped and all these like just huge money things. Mobalytics was one of the first, I think, like major analytical big money corporate type of stuff.
Humans claim it is theirs. Fence us away and cover it in refuse.
Okay. Okay, I got it. That's fine. It's kind of dumb for them to be there without the jungler. I mean, what if we were okay? We gonna fight him? Okay. Flash. How did they get to XP on us? I guess we lost a little bit rotating. God.
You weren't a little frightened? You ain't alive. It's a revolution. And
I don't know why I'm typing to him. It's like, you think we're gonna win that 2v3 when I'm level 1 versus all of them being level 2 and having vision, you know, being on their side of the jungle. Right? It's like, he's acknowledging we were level 1 and he still thinks it was a good idea. It's like, buddy, like, is this iron? Like,
I am definitely more confident in dangerous situations.
it's still, like, best case is 2v3. Best case is 2v3 and we're down levels.
I got a cause, I die.
How about just take his Gromp or whatever that you took in his lead? You were even on CS and we would have been up summoners. Like, that would have been fine.
My common sense is regard. Zaya, hey. Damn, what is she? I hate it when she
I mean, it was so obvious they were going to rotate. He just doesn't get it because, you know, he just thinks, well, I saw a professional support or a challenger rotate to stuff.
I have got to stop talking.
It's like, yeah, they did. Because it made sense in the situation to do that. Being down, like, if you're level 8 and, you know, everybody else is like level 9, it's like, yeah, down a level doesn't matter as much, right? If you're the support. But if you're level, you know, if you're level 1 and they're level 2, like, that's a big deal. So now he's just gonna, like, throw the game, I guess. Did Vayne take his... I don't know if Vayne took his golems or something, or, like, what the problem was, but... I'll just try to win. If he ends, he ends. You just report him, that's it. That's all I can do. Just mute and play. We're still up CS. Even though Kha'Zix took a bunch right there. Hopefully Kha'Zix rotates so they can kill that ball there. I don't know. Dude, this guy gets hit by literally every fucking hook. I should have waited. I tried the W. I know he's going to flay there. I just have to wait on the flay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to entertain myself. But you too!
God, Zaya's got every single one of them too.
Hurry up.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
They think they can catch me.
I mean, this guy is playing Thresh pretty well, but... Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little bit more of a case of the Vayne's just
Impatient.
not having a great game than the Thresh's awesome, but I mean, he's doing all right. I mean, we could still win. Lanes are close in CS, even though she's died a lot. Lanes are still like sort of kind of okay. Caught again. Unreal, dude.
Ally has been slain.
Is my cloak right? Yes, it is. I was worried there.
Like, I mean, his hooks are super telegraphed. I did get hit by one of them, I think, but...
What humans call magic, we call life.
An enemy has been slain.
Humans made promises.
An ally has been slain.
I mean, we're camping for Mundo, but I guess that's about all we can do here. Every other lane's just losing, so... The Mundo the other day did go pretty hard. Oh my god, she dodged one.
I think they underestimate my charm. How is that even possible? Time to get it started.
Dude, ain't no fucking way, man.
Enemy double kill.
I do all that to get him low. And Poopy Fart Man, the 8-year-old savant, hits her for the 50th time.
I'm here. I'm gone. I am so gone.
We're literally losing to a Thresh who's named Poopy Fart Man. Team Kendrick or Team Drake? I don't even know what the beef is. I really don't listen to a lot of contemporary music.
1, 2, 1, 2. Woo! All
An
right.
ally has been slain. Killing spree.
God, he got symbiotic souls too. Such a spit in our face. Like, he's not even gonna get defensive boots or Ionians.
Need some fun.
He's gonna get the greediest boots you can get.
You like that? For humans, magic is like fire. For us, it is water.
Yeah, Yasuo is really far behind too, but... Please don't walk right in front of those? Holy shit, what?
I don't see.
I mean, I guess it just broke his shield, but... My god. He's literally like 6 feathers sitting on the ground, walks right into him. Are we not? We're not doing it? Okay. I mean, I guess he's really far behind too. Yeah, just farm the volley, maybe volley AFKs. That is kind of our win con right now.
An enemy has been slain.
Well, it ain't happening with that Vayne, so hopefully, if she farms enough, she can become a little bit more relevant.
Burn this place down. Then help them build it back up. So I can burn it.
An ally has been slain.
I mean, it was what, 2 for 1, considering it was a 5v4 at the end there. Not the worst, but definitely not the best.
Has been destroyed.
They just back in a safe. Why do people do that? It's like, hey, let me see if I can trick them and waste 10 seconds of my time to back in a spot where they're gonna stop me.
Crap. I totally forgot why I'm here.
Sunfire Galio, huh?
An enemy has been slain.
Okay. There we go. Alright.
I am only as wild as magic.
An ally has been slain.
Classic overstay.
Rampage.
Kha'Zix is not coming here? What? Dude, this guy is straight trolling. He better get that kill top. I swear to God. Because he was right here when that fight was breaking out and Thresh was running there.
Ally has been slain.
Oh my God, they just trade a kill. That's gotta just be straight up, like... He just doesn't want to... Like, he just wants to troll me. Like, if he would have showed up, we would have saved Yasuo. Yasuo or him would have gotten a free kill on Thresh. I just didn't have enough gas in the tank to... We didn't have enough to kill the Thresh before he killed Yasuo. I mean, maybe he... I mean, we know he doesn't have great map awareness, so... Maybe it's just unintentional. It's hard to tell. It doesn't matter. Just do what I can. I mean, it kind of does a little bit in the sense that... Like, I need to know if I can try to make plays with him or not. Like, how dumb versus how... Come here. My God. Anyone else coming? Kha'Zix has got his red covered, I guess.
Woo! I am so into this. What is this?
I mean, they're gonna be there. That's spooky.
An ally has been slain.
So bad, it's crazy.
Your turret has been destroyed.
When we can't do anything about him.
I'm offended by how little attention.
An ally has been slain.
Gave Mundo all that attention, he's still losing 1v1 versus Volley. I mean, it just is what it is.
Ha! I'm G to the D. Golden diamond, boy.
Warmogs, or is it Leo just being the best pick? Sorry, I can't. I'm trying to keep up. Was Celebi asking if Warmogs is still good? The answer is yes. It didn't change hardly anything. There might be some scenarios where you have to buy an extra ruby crystal. Usually, that's if you're accelerated in levels, which means you're probably ahead. So you're going to have the extra gold to buy the ruby crystal anyways. But it's like, typically, if you get your tier 2 boots first, and you get Warmogs, it's around like 20-minute-ish. And typically you're level 10, and you're going to have it. You might need to either get an extra 1 or 2 waves, or get an extra 1 or 2 waves, or buy a ruby crystal.
Double kill.
I can't die looking this good.
We all know who pressed the surrender button. I don't know if we can beat her one-on-one, but I guess we can try. Alright, sure. At least we got something out of her.
Has been slain.
I maybe didn't need to flash. I didn't know the status of dude's flash.
All they got.
An enemy has been slain.
Gotta keep up, baby.
An enemy
I feel like having Warmog 3 component have 700 HP already better than before. I don't know what you mean.
I've been
That's true.
around since I was
Yeah, I think I probably had to flash.
okay. I'm staying alive.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
I deliberately ate that, so she didn't.
Ecstasy.
Galio, man, that champ is so annoying. Kha'Zix has got blue while they're taking our tier 2 and diving our base. For a guy who, like, never does anything, somehow he's got 8 deaths.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
They ain't seen me like
Can we... Trying to buy some time.
I know people are watching. How can they not be?
It's like counter jungling their raptors right now.
I dance because I'm free. Coming!
An ally has been slain.
What do you mean 700 HP? Like, it's 1,000, so it's 800 more HP than Locket. Okay, so you're saying that you still like Warmogs even if you don't have it activated right when you buy it. Is that what you're saying? I agree. I think it's still, like, pretty good. It's about 100% efficient, including the health regen, which doesn't have a lot of value outside of the lane. But it's activated almost always when you have it. Like, worst case scenario, maybe it's 1 or 2 minutes late. Later than it used to be. Like, I had it activated instantly in this game because we were down a little bit. So I just didn't have the gold to buy it for long enough. But even if you're ahead, like, you're gonna get it when you're level 9, but then you're probably also gonna have more gold. So you can probably afford an extra ruby crystal. I mean, a ruby crystal is like, you know, 2 or 3 assists. Yeah, Kha'Zix just, I mean, Kha'Zix is not great when he's grouped, but he should be flanking, trying to do something. I just can't do anything here. Everybody's dead. You guys obviously trolling. I mean, you can compare it statistically. It is more, but I mean, you can look at gold efficiency on the item. Yeah, it is, you know, like you said, there's tempo, which is hard to measure. I mean, Vayne didn't AFK when Kha'Zix stole her wave. So, she didn't have a great game, but she didn't immediately AFK, so... Guy can be gender neutral, potentially. If you say, hey, guys, it is usually thought to be masculine. I guess I could say person would be even more neutral. But I know you're joking, but I think it's fair to compare it. I mean, what do you mean? Like, you have to compare it. If you're trying to figure out what's the best thing to buy, it's not like there's no realm of comparison. It is a choice. It is a popular choice, but if you look at almost every support, not everyone, but a lot of engaged supports, Warmogs is going to be 2 percentage points higher as first item. Now, there's a lot of, like, you know, caveats and factors that go into that, but that's a good starting point. And then you can also look at the gold efficiency of the item, which, again, is not the complete picture, but I think you can look at a lot of different things, and it's all going to point towards Warmogs probably being better, right? So if you look at this, it's 104% efficient, not including the movement speed or the regen that you get off of this. If you include the extra movement speed, even if the regen's not coming online, that's, I don't know. It doesn't have that here, but it's a lot. It's like 120, 130%. Versus if you look at Locket, its baseline is 98% efficient. It does have that active. It is very hard to calculate the value of that, but it is on a cooldown. It's not always up. And in my experience, you're probably getting 1, maybe 2 people to break this shield. And keep in mind, it decays over 2.5 seconds. So you're very rarely getting the entire, shield value. So level 9, it looks like 275, but unless you time it like exactly right when they're about to blow up and die, right? Even if it takes 1 second for them to break that shield, it's already gonna have decayed. I don't even know like what the rate is, if it's linear or what, over 2.5 seconds. But you're probably already gonna lose, at least 50 shield off of it by then. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Let me use the restroom real quick and play one more. So, as usual, I can just suggest things, point to things, other indicators you could look at are, what are high level players doing? What are like pro players getting? I don't think I've heard from Jason. Let me see. He might be at the card shop, might be working late. Oh, he's going to go work out. If he's within like 10 minutes or something, we can wait on him. But if it's like 20 minutes, I'm probably not going to play Pike, man, I'll be honest with you. I mean, Pike can work, he can be good, but I just don't find a lot of success on him, and I think a lot of the lethality items have been nerfed a lot. Okay, let me... Are you trying to say Warmog is good? Oh, it's completed way later than 3 minutes. Like, you complete Locket a lot faster. I mean, that's the real advantage, is you get tempo on it. But once you get the Warmogs completed, I think the Warmogs is just a better bargain at the end of the day. If you're trying to say you think Warmogs is still a better bargain, I agree with that. So we're saying the same thing. No, but you don't want to compare 3 components to... I mean, I see what you're saying. It's a similar gold value, but it's all about the actives. Or like the actives and the passives, not just the stats on it. Am I gonna click find my... I'm waiting to see what Jason says. He's texting back right now. I see the little dots. But yes, I am gonna play one more. I'm just trying to see if he's like 5 or 10 minutes out, then we can, I don't know, talk about whatever for a few minutes. I'm likely to play Leona or Rakan. Let's see. 12:15 or 12:20. Alright, let's go ahead and play. We'll catch you next time. Alright, let's see. Possibly. I don't know. I would say Locket with the active might be better than just 3 component on Warmog, but I mean that's a pretty obscure comparison in my mind.
Come on.
Locket's still okay, but I think Warmog's on big tanks is still the way to go. I mean, Rakan, it's a little more questionable because you don't have to have all that HP necessarily on Rakan. Depending on their comp and how agile you think you can be in fights, if they have a lot of CC or not, or whatever. So Rakan is a little different, but I think on like the big tanks, you almost certainly want to just go Warmogs on a lot of them. Top lane gets counter picks, probably. I mean, I have no expectations for that. I just expect 2 or 3 of the people on the team to feed, and just hopefully we can still win. That's kind of where I am in most games. I'll probably just play Rakan here. Into their comp blind. Let's see. And thanks for still being a member, Kenny. I appreciate that. I see that green text. Horrible dub. I'm trying to keep up with the rest of the stuff that I miss here. Oh, y'all talking about Acolyte or some other... I just have not kept up with Star Wars at all. I saw the first movie in the newest trilogy. It was okay. It was fine. But I just have not watched that many movies at all in general. I guess that's not a movie. That's like a series. I just don't watch a lot of TV or movies. I mean, I still watch stupid stuff that's a waste of time. Not that TV and movies are always like that, but I just end up watching more just like YouTube videos and stuff more so than those things. Hey, that's cool. I appreciate it, Kenny. Kind of weird comp they have, but I mean, most of my time these days just like adulting stuff. You know, it's like kids, cleaning, a lot of cleaning going on. My wife works quite a bit, so shouldn't have as much time to clean stuff, so I clean things. And you know, we have guests over fairly frequently, friends, family, things like that, so always got to clean up after that. Yard work, we have pretty big property, so there's just always stuff going on with kind of boring adult things. And then I do, League for 2-ish hours a night. I still try to do 1 hour of Total War a day if I can. And then a lot of the rest of it's just like kids, you know, working out, trying to cook more food, things like that. It's just like boring stuff, or just like the time just adds up. But I do still watch some YouTube videos, but lately it's just been like some fitness or nutrition stuff, and then also just like if I'm trying to go to sleep at night or like taking a shower, or just want something on in the background, like some cage roll for League, covering like LCK or LPL or whatever. I do like Sneaky and Double Lift, but they just don't do that much stuff. They only do NA, and they usually only cover, I guess they cover both days, edited down. The Cage Roll does something like literally every day. Just about. I guess literally is not literally, but most of the time, most days. I'm going to have to start doing some more teaching stuff here soon. I've got another council teaching thing this Friday. I applied for something. They're like, hey, you want like $500 if you show up to 2 or 4 hour-and-a-half meetings and just talk about this new curriculum we're designing, give some input on it and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah. So this is the last one of those. Don't get a lot of those opportunities and don't get a lot of money, so I'm just like, yeah, you guys are gonna throw me some cash, I will do it. It does require a little bit of prep work with, like we had to read some articles and there's some activities and things, but it's not that bad. How hard is it to fix the champ order? I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people complain about it, so hopefully that gets fixed soon. I saw the second Loki, I guess, was one of the most recent things that I watched, and it was okay. Second season of Loki. The first one was pretty cool. I am rereading Damien. I'm trying to get back into reading more literature again. I've read it before, but I was reading some Foucault. I was going back and just rereading some In Search of Lost Time. I'm like dabbling and stuff, but I'm just like not super consistent. But I need to do better with the reading, especially in front of the kids, so they see me reading. And it's kind of double duty. I learn. It's good for my own edification, but also sets a good example. I don't know why Ezreal's so far back, unless he's lagging. Bro, it's Sona Misfortune.
What humans call magic? We
Guess he's just trying not to get Misfortune queued.
I got a lady. I got a
Misfortune's just letting him farm too. I would have body blocked that cannon queue. I don't know if she healed or not. So annoying when they don't, like, respect it. Or when they don't use my Q for the heal. I'm trying to push this up so we can actually fight him. I feel like their jungler might be here. Wow. Okay, she just backs in the middle of the lane. Alright, well. Misfortune doesn't get to farm. Hopefully.
They ain't seen me.
No, dude, what? Fucking run! Holy shit! It's so dumb, it's ridiculous. Like, she already barriered, bro. Ezreal, please run. I can't believe it, dude. He stays around to farm after we kill him. When we see that fight going on in the river, it's like actually unbelievable. Alright, I guess let's get it.
I feel like my allies aren't recognizing how amazing my cloak is. I mean, seriously. Rude.
So unreal that he, like, flashed under tower. She had so much HP left, too. I mean, his name is old.
Don't leave nothing.
It's like, buddy, I'm old. I can still figure that out.
Look right. Moves right. Time to show it.
Damn it, we don't have Sheen yet either. I mean, I guess Misfortune did get an assist.
Time to get it started.
It's kind of annoying. Kindle Gem Rush on Shyvana? What?
Ain't nothing I say should be taken seriously. That's why it's the truth.
It's Misfortune. I don't know where they are, because Zen's up top. Zen's got levels and items on him, so I'm not sure exactly, like, what... Maybe they kill him. Brand's coming. Okay. Okay, I think they get him. Thank God Teemo's worthless. Cold Teemo. Just come over here, dude. What are you doing? Please don't go under tower for her. You know he's gonna try. Please don't get baited, man.
They will see me. They will see my
Okay, nice.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, that was actually very well disciplined. I'll give him that. Okay, we gotta get out of here, though.
I dance because I'm free. You gotta keep up, baby.
I don't know. The misfortune's kind of... I don't know. There's a lot of mistakes going on this game. But... whatever. Oh my god, dude. Vex is going to be so annoying. I'm still going to just hold my nose and get Ionians, though. Because I think...
If Zaya says someone has
hopefully I'll be tanky enough with Warmogs and other tank items.
An ally has
Just like not having any ability haste feels really bad on Recon. Could be Ice Ball. Yeah, I mean, there's stuff you can get with it. It's like a first component. It just seems odd. So it doesn't give you any clear. I feel you'd want Bombies or the magic thing. The Faded Ashes, depending on your build. But something to help you with clear is what I would assume.
If it don't get out of control, it ain't a party.
I think he's just dead, right?
has been slain.
No prio. Trying to do an objective.
I do not wish.
Oh my god. I guess I could have hit it with my W or autoed it or something. Because it was like turbo low, I just didn't notice that.
I'm gonna take all they got, then laugh as I throw it away.
This guy's blind. Alright, I don't even know why I'm typing. Like, how many people actually learn at this elo? They're like, oh, how many people say, you know what, you're right. I forgot to look at the mini-map. I forgot I have a mini-map. It's like, we had to back. We just killed people and we had, like, 5% HP.
Without wild magic, we have no children, we have no future.
Okay, Sona is not here. She might be coming down at some point. We can dive Misfortune, I think. If Sona shows up there. No, okay, she's back. I don't know if she's going to have her ult or not. Okay, Zen is up there. I don't...
An ally has been slain.
Alright. They're messing with us. They're not hitting CS. The Sona, like, running off to the side like that is just asking to die. no.
An ally has been slain.
It's like, I wanted to get her, man, but you can't use your E in front of her like that when she's got her ult. Misfortune has her ult. It's like, come on.
So long to get back to the action.
An enemy has been slain.
Magic is supposed to be scared.
An ally has been slain.
Come on, Ezreal. Get over here, dude. You're losing CS.
Say yeah.
Okay, I don't know what he's doing.
Coming.
Just AFK. I mean, if he just completed Trinity off of that, maybe it's worth. Anything other than that, I don't think so, because he's got tier and sword, and
Never seen moves like
I think he was just AFK. I mean, he was probably gonna miss most of that wave anyways, I guess, but alright, I don't know if we can beat him now. She's got BT.
you're only given a little spark.
Sona shouldn't have flash though.
An ally has been slain.
11:56, so it's like kind of close.
I'm just trying to live the moment.
How strong is she? Kinda, sorta. Wait, bro. Damn it, she should have just waited on me.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Hurry up.
She should have let me. The Shyvana should have let me bait with a control ward there. Because they would have come over and tried to fight me for it. I guess we gotta get
I
control
dance
words.
because I'm free.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Wait, she got Faded Ashes next? What? If you're getting Faded Ashes, why would that not be your rush? You're rushing Shojin first item over Faded Ashes. What? How does that make any sense?
They ain't ready for
Isn't one of the huge appeals of Faded Ashes that you have, like, insane clears? It's like so OP, it's the only reason people are playing AP junglers right now? What?
They will see my dance. Then they will know magic's.
That's crazy.
Shut down.
I mean, unless there's something, I don't know. I'm not a jungler, but
An ally has been slain.
I just don't see any universe where getting a Kindle gem on your first back is better than a Faded Ashes on your first back. I mean, if she literally had 800 gold, but clearing all of your camps should give you 900. That's the whole thing people are complaining about Faded Ashes. Is that you get it on your first back. A lot of people wanted to nerf it. Oh my god. Oh, Brand fucking left? Okay. I thought Brand was there. Yeah, a completed Shojin gives high haste, but you can't build a Faded Ashes in there somewhere? Okay, I mean, maybe there's something to it.
If you aren't a little frightened, you ain't alive.
Seems really odd, but I mean, Shiv is a different kind of champ. This guy's decision making aren't, I mean, I guess that's not the same as a build exactly, but it's not inspiring a lot of confidence, for sure.
They're trees. We talk about their lies. Turn in, turn on, drop out.
Okay, so I just should not try to make plays this Ezreal. He's just, I mean, it doesn't look like we should be that far behind. He's just making so many mistakes.
I'm gonna turn this place down.
An ally has been slain.
I don't know why he's trying to face him down 1v2.
Magic.
Oh, they didn't clear. Okay, I was thinking for some reason they had cleared my control ward. I just replaced my control ward.
They will remember my name.
Okay, he's at least buying control wards.
Go. Baby. 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 You gotta keep.
Guys, we've seen them. We literally saw them. Shiv has her ult? Question mark? Did she just get it? Dude, we're gonna lose, man. Okay. Alright, I mean, I guess maybe he thought Zen was gonna go do the crabs or something. Wow, alright.
They're scared of magic.
She's popping now. Last couple of sequences. Say, just bought Warmogs again. Completed. You just have to be either level 10 or have 400 more gold. I think if you buy tier 1 boots first, you might be a little short if you don't have the tier 2 boots. Shouldn't have flash.
When I get sad,
I think we could have killed her.
True story.
She doesn't quite have her thing. I have flash. Right here, right here, right here. Like, literally, why is no one killing her? This looks illegal. No! Run!
Shut down. An ally has been slain. Double kill.
Humans claim they fence us away and cover it in refuse.
Alright, Brand's kind of popping.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
We got dragged too. Okay, I guess that's a win. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's just a situation where I'm not sure. His Faded seemed really, really good. Alright, what are we getting here? Bissell Mask? Maybe? I kind of like Mask. Because they have a lot of magic damage.
Magic isn't supposed to be safe.
That will help the Brand do a lot more damage. Brand and Shyvana. And Volibear also does a decent amount of magic.
Don't want to worry. I don't need anything. Gotta get myself hyped. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Woo! All right.
That's real pleased, buddy. God. People say this Volibear build is OP. I've seen Skillcap talk about this build for months. Oh my god, he gets killed by Sona.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Live in the moment.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, Brand's doing well. I think we're in a pretty good place.
I'm offended by how little attention.
If they kill him, they're gonna get Baron, probably.
Thank you. I can improve. Human's magic is like fire.
Is he gonna do it?
Hey! Where is she? Hate it when she. I'm gonna live.
Teemo is so annoying. It was going pretty well for a little bit there. Alright. Dude, what? This guy, man. This Ezreal is insane. I have 1 death. He has 10. Volibear needs some kind of lifesteal, something or other. Alright. That, and then, I don't know, something else with a Kindle Gem. Locket, maybe? Knight's Vow? Maybe Knight's Vow. Probably Knight's Vow. Make sure he doesn't have any... I don't think he'll have any shrooms up in here, but... Okay. We need Brand. Or we've got Brand. We need people. I wish you could mark traps. Who the hell put that there? I hate having to use my wards like that, but I just don't, like, no one's moving up. So we've let them disappear. Someone's got to match the Teemo. We don't need everybody. Did I not? Was that feared or something? I was trying to shield him. Maybe he was a little bit out of range. Yo, this volley means business. He is standing on business, as the kids would say. I'm not even sure what that means. I think it just means, like, I'm committed to this. Oh, the kids in that jibber jabber. I guess we'll give it to the Brand. The Brand was pretty ballin'. No, Ezreal just wasn't playing very well. I don't think he was deliberately inting. I think he was just making bad decisions. I don't think he was inting. I don't report people for making bad decisions. Teemo trying to base race. Yeah, I mean, they really weren't going to stop us from getting one inhibitor. I guess he was just trying to trade back, put on side pressure. I mean, he doesn't do a lot in sieges, usually. I didn't think that was, like, totally dumb to trade him for one of us, but still. Well, I guess. Yeah, but I don't think it was inting. It was just not making good decisions. I don't know, if we lost, maybe I'd feel differently, but I'll let him go. Because I think he was just not playing well. I don't report people for not playing well. If I think that they're honestly trying to win. Okay, hold on. Let me see Shyvana. That's got to be it for the games for tonight. She's got a high win rate. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, obviously, I think that completed item is better. Maybe just stopping to get the faded just slows down that too much. Yeah, because you wouldn't want to completely Andres first. Her ratios aren't that good, so I guess from that angle it does make sense. You don't want to spend 900 gold, especially like you said, if your wave clear is already pretty good, and you're just wanting the ability haste ASAP. I guess getting the Kindle gem makes sense, especially if you don't have enough gold for a pickaxe. It just seemed really odd, but she had died a couple of times, and she's probably just building whatever she can to get to spear. So anyways, okay. Well, that's it for me. Thank y'all very much. As always, I appreciate it. Finally had a pretty good night. I think we were 2-1. I think last night we were 2-1 as well. Can't play with Jason on that account anymore, but I think my other one is still in Platinum, so I should be able to play some there, and maybe I can try out some different stuff. We'll see when I'm not playing with Jason on that account. If I get close to going over again. But anyways, that's it. Thanks. Have a good day. We'll see you back next time.